This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend. Me too. 30 million departures. 30. Those heavy memories will all become the soil upon which the new world shall bud. And this time, we will make it bloom with a different flower. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction.
Like what you saw hit sub helps a lot.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach Light Calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Dan Heng won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking...
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make...
But we're not the only one. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million...
was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of...
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. Dan Heng and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world, it's a journey we trailblaze together.
All right. It's time for Dan Heng and me to go have a super long nap.
The road ahead is long, but
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea. Ide Silicii is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more. The scent of black tide is now at last.
Its first end, and the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world. Look, the golden light that shone upon the... It has to be a sign he left behind. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact... Friend, are you ready to be... You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then. Still unsure of the role you were meant to play. The heroes of Legend, just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus, a person's personality. We best. Those are such beautiful... Thank you, friend. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long.
It's so dark.
The great tomb of the Nameless Titan. Also, the place where Cyrene was born. My apologies, friend. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the but I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall.
1, 2, 3.
Do, re, mi, fa. That rhymeless tune. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the flame, but as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience. Thank you, friend. At the moment of Era Nova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not... The first new spore. The Demiurge.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Or is there something else on your mind that you're just...
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Fu to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly? Look who's talking. I didn't vote again, but with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, with Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, with the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, the Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal...
Maybe...
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchuan must understand even more than the Law Fu how Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General...
In divination studies, we call this an...
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How for the Cobalt Head?
The emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of...
There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction,
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, one wrong move, and the Lawfu will fall into Ventilia's trap again.
Doubt is exactly the... Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance? The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, I just hope those on the front line...
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom-Pom, join...
We do need to be prepared for all possible.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait... Oh, and just like that...
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb...
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for... the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. 3, 2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Pentagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish...
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show my... And Mr. Sunday...
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond...
This is the Angel Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal. A response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Pentagoni's independent director, I'd say.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life, too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical...
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. But if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems...
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos.
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, in times of crisis, the Lawfu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of...
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the... I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us? Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything...
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What is the...
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything...
Don't worry. We're still following the plan.
Urillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first...
That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their...
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far...
We really wish we could help, but the Astral Express, standing at the forefront of design...
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations... But... that's...
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope...
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Urillo 6 earlier?
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Urillo 6 is our...
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far...
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Lawfu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the...
The Lawfu already considers the Express an important ally, but this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis.
The Alliance truly embodies the...
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So other departments at the IPC might also take when that time comes. I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult... Sounds like a threat, doesn't it?
Has the internal conflict within the IPC...
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential.
I understand. Our immediate priority... Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
Miss Himeko.
Yes? And...
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice.
Why is...
Everything in Akama seems normal.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place, it's as if everyone vanished.
Could this be?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of the... Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom? Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony.
Is often the prelude to
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come! Here they come! The Nameless...
Evernight? How is this possible?
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the...
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately be now. They are no longer the Trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate the 12 Titans who guard Amphoreus.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and late.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does she look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a...
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
Unbelievable. All the...
This isn't just a gathering.
That colossal deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike...
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy, and our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus.
Awakening? Has she fallen?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Oh, it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering tathalog. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber.
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we will.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden.
She will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely her.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes. It's the miracle she brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicated,
but to become heroes of rebellion. To face that destined calamity, the destruction.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands. Someone like...
In the name of Kozlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. There's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper just...
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the Colonel actually...
What did Xandar do to the Scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to...
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelled. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. let's tear the...
Always happy to help. But as your academic Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist.
The backup plan? Of course. We turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.